My children used to ask me a lot of questions. They no longer ask me questions because I figured out a system in my home. I've given them both a notebook and a pen, and I've connected the pen to the notebook with a piece of string. I've also laminated some press passes, and 3 times a day in my home I hold a press conference, and that is the only time you are allowed to ask me a question. Thank you for coming. Go ahead and start the press conference. Olivia, ladies first. Why does your puppy dog stick to the refrigerator? It's a picture of a puppy. There's a magnet on the back of it. The magnets stick to metal. The refrigerator's made of metal. That's why your puppy dog sticks to the refrigerator. Great question. Isaac, next question. Yeah, sometimes the green jelly beans can be tricky. You stick it in your mouth, you think it's lime, and it's spearmint, and spearmint sucks. Olivia, next question. There is a magnet on the back of it. Isaac, next question. Why does your sister cry all the time? Well, that's a great question. I think a lot of people in this house want an answer to that. For starters, as you know, we have wooden floors all over our home, and she runs around in wool socks like there's not going to be consequences. Not to mention the fact that Crazy never watches where she's going. Olivia, next question. It is a fucking magnet.
We're driving to the restaurant. We always have the same fight. What do you want to eat? I don't care. What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? I don't care. What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? I don't care. What do you want to eat? Will you just make a decision? Okay, we'll have Italian. I hate Italian. Just want a large cup of whiskey. That's all I want. We get to the restaurant. We're looking at the menus. The waiter comes up, asks us what we want. What do you like? Hey, honey, what do you want? You know what I want? I want you to want to know what I want. We're gonna need a couple more minutes. It gets worse. The guy comes back for a drink order. I say, yeah, I'll take a cherry Coke. Honey, you want a cherry Coke? You don't even know who I am, do you? I don't like cherries, and I don't like Coke, and I for sure don't like cherry Coke. What, does your girlfriend like cherry Coke? No, she likes Pepsi.
Derek, grab that. Okay. Hello?
Derek, get your mom. I'll be home late.
Mom will be home late.
I'm with a guy I just met at the club.
She's with a guy she met at the club.
We're getting a hotel room.
They're getting a hotel room.
Now, do not tell your dad.
Do not tell you. You should have started the conversation with that.
I tried online dating, but you know the common horror story. Show up to a place to meet the person, they wind up looking nothing like their pictures. I experienced that firsthand. Showed up to the restaurant, the girl wound up looking nothing like her pictures. We still had to make conversation. Yeah. She goes, so what do you do for a job? I was like, I'm a stand-up comedian. She goes, well, you haven't been very funny yet. I was like, what do you do? She goes, I work in advertising. I was like, what kind? False?
I had to take my son's phone from him, which is the worst thing that you can do to a child. As soon as I took his phone, he immediately turned into a crackhead, instantly. I snatched the phone, he broke down. He said, come on, daddy, don't do me like that. When I take the phone, I say to myself, you know what? I need to go through my son's phone. I go through the phone, people, I realize I don't have the code. I don't got the thumbprint, the face ID, nothing. Put the code in the phone so I can see what you've been talking about. Straight face, my son said, nah, man, I ain't gonna do it. I said, what? Boy, put the code in the phone before I punch you in the fucking throat. That's what I said. He took off running. I said, ain't nobody chasing you. Give me the code to the phone before I kick you in the back. All I heard was, fuck you! Oh! I'ma kill him. What the fuck you say to me? He couldn't breathe. He said, that's the code. The code is fuck you.
This kid isn't always saying smart things. He's 16 and he sounds like a foreign exchange student and he has lived in America his whole life. 3 weeks ago he goes, Dad, I'm going to the football game. Can I have 30 money? Yeah, would you like rubles or how would I do that for you? So I gave him $5 and he goes, I need 30. And I go, well, that's the exchange rate, money to dollars. One time he goes, oh man, I just burped up some puke. And I go, no, you puke. And he goes, no, you're not getting it. I burped and then puke came up. And I go, you're not getting it, that's puking. I said, have you ever sat on the toilet and thought, man, I'm really farting out some shit right now? No, of course not. No one's ever thought that. And certainly no one's ever said it. Until I did. And I'm a grown man. This kid isn't an idiot at all. He's a super genius, and he's fucking with me. That is my new theory, and it was confirmed, because 2 days after that conversation, he said something negative, and I go, hey man, sky's the limit. And he goes, I don't know why people say that when there are footprints on the moon. And I was like, I need you to go to your room for a little bit. You're not in trouble, but I just need some time to figure that out. Because it sounds right, but you said it, so now I'm super confused.
She'll shop all day, all day. She'll come home with 30 bags on a Saturday, 30. And we have to play Price is Right. She'll pull an item out. Okay. How much do you think actual retail price? I don't give a shit. No, serious, babe. Okay, how much actual retail price? I used to love Price is Right, and you killed it. You killed it for me. I hate that game. No, ask me. Okay, how much did I pay? How much did I pay? How much did I? I don't give a shit. $3. I got that for $3. I got it. $3. I hit it, and I came back, and I got it for $3.
Well, I will not be blackmailed by some ineffectual, privileged, effete, soft-penis debutante. You want to start a street fight with me, bring it on, but you're going to be surprised by how ugly it gets. You don't even know my real name. I'm the Lizard King.
My son, he swore at me for the first time. I made him dinner one night, and he goes, I'm not eating this sucks. And I go, yep, you are eating it. And he goes, no, I'm not. And I go, you can eat it now, or you can eat it for breakfast, or I can pack that in your lunch for tomorrow, but that is your next meal. And then he started breathing heavier, so I knew he was mad and nervous, and he looked at me and he Porky Pigged a little bit. He goes, that's bullshit. I was like, have a little trouble getting that one out, did you? I go, you think you're a man? You want to step outside and see if you're a man? And he goes, yeah. And he walks away from the dinner table, never breaking eye contact, goes to the front door, puts on his Velcro shoes. And he goes, are you coming? I said, no, I'm not. I'm going to eat my food because it's warm. And he said, I thought you were going to beat the hell out of me in the front yard. Wow, I never said that. What I said was, do you think you're a man? You want to step outside and see if you're a man. What I meant was, you're going to camp in our yard for 1 week and eat only the animals you kill. That way, when your BB gun jams up on the second day, you can come in here and eat the rest of this bullshit. Because it will be waiting for you. I hope that's okay.
Dudes can have sex and be studs. Women can have sex and be sluts, and it's super destructive because it makes men look down on women, and it makes women also look down on women. And I hear a lot of dads perpetuate that, and I don't think they're aware of it, right? But they just talk very differently about their grown son than they do about their daughter. Like their son's in college, they're all jacked. They're like, he's having a good time. He's having fun. I'm happy for him. No, he's having a great time. Girlfriend? No, he's 19. I think he's messing around with a couple girls. He won't tell me, but yeah, if you're gonna do it now, just have fun. Have fun while you're young, He's just like his dad, to tell you the truth. That's fine to be that guy. That's fine to be that guy if you're willing to flip it. But I've yet to hear that dude talk that way about his daughter. Right? That's ethical, technically. But you never hear that. You never hear that guy be like, she's having fun. I'm really happy for her. She's having a great time in college. She is. Boyfriend? No, she's 19. She's pulling in all kinds of dick. She's just figuring out what she enjoys.
You gotta work tomorrow? Fuck it. Call in sick. Your boss says you don't sound sick. Say, well, I'm fucking my sister. Does that sound sick enough for you?
Do you want McDonald's? And my wife will say no. She will say no, and I'll make her text it to me. I go, you text that to me. I need evidence. I need proof. You text it to me. And I go home with my McDonald's. I sit on the couch. I rip the bag open like a man. I put the French fries on the bag. I take a little salt and pepper, make them real nice. And here comes Captain Evil. Oh my God, this is so good. This is delicious. I shouldn't. No, you shouldn't, because I bought them for me. I just want a few, then I would have bought you a few. It says no, right here on the phone. It says no. It doesn't say a few. It says no. You want a few? I would have bought you a large. You could have had a few, thrown them away, but those are mine. How come you didn't bring barbecue sauce? Because they're for me.
I remember one time I was in bed and my dad came in and he said, "Good night, John. Did you brush your teeth?" And I said, "Yes. But here's the thing. I hadn't." But who cares? I didn't have like a job interview or anything. So my dad comes back in a couple minutes holding my toothbrush. He says, "John, is this your toothbrush?" And I said, "Yes." And he said, "So we agree that this is your toothbrush." Then he said, "John, this toothbrush is bone dry." Like he looked down and he said, "Bone dry." He said, "You lied to me." I said, "Dad, I did not lie. I said that I brushed my teeth. I never specified that I brushed my teeth tonight. And if the court reporter reads back my remarks, you will see that I did not perjure myself."
I don't think women are better than men, but I do think that men are worse than women. You know, we just have, like, I was talking to my friend and he said his girlfriend's mad at him. I said, "What happened?" He goes, "Well, I guess I said something and then she got her feelings hurt." Such a weird way to phrase it. She got her feelings hurt. I said something and then could you more remove yourself from responsibility? She got her feelings hurt. It's like saying, "Yeah, I shot this guy in the face and then I guess he got himself murdered." I don't know what happened. He leaned into it. I didn't know.
If a man that's been married for over 35 years gets to say stuff to his wife, then a man who's only been married for a couple of years will get his teeth knocked out. Perfect example, we're down at my dad's last year. It's a perfect family day, right? My dad is working the hamburger grill and smoking. His wife sees this and starts to go, "I can't believe you're smoking in front of these brand new grandbabies. This is the most magical time of your life. You work 35 years to retire. This is how you want to spend it, taking 7 minutes of time off your life, not to mention the curses you're putting in the air for these children. You have any idea how selfish you are?" He doesn't even flinch. Stands there like an admiral. Keeps working the burgers. He lets her get it all out. And then he looks at her and goes, "See? That's why nobody likes you."
You want to come to my dance recital?
Oh, no, honey. The only style of dancing that Uncle Mitch likes involves a big shiny pole or broken woman with daddy issues. Story time's over. Go fix your hair.
My son no longer lives with me. He went to one semester at college and didn't like it, and I get that. I didn't like college either, so that's fair for me. But he also didn't want to get a job, and that's where I drew the line, because I just can't. And January 1st, I said, "You owe me $400 rent, and then if you don't have a job by February 1st, I'm going to kick you out. If you do have a job by February 1st, I'm going to give you $200 of that $400 back. And we're going to call that a happy father rebate. And then if you have a job, the first of every month, you're going to pay me $200 rent for the rest of time until I kick you out permanently." And he goes, "200? What about 150 and I buy my own milk?" Who in the fuck drinks $50 worth of milk in a year? Are you having bone problems? What's going on? It's probably why I can't find a job. He's a horrible negotiator. We'll give you $17 an hour. What about 16 and I'll drive myself here? Well, you would be expected 14. Okay, we're no longer hiring.
Oh, if you like making decisions, don't get married. My wife makes decisions for me. I don't even know why she asks. "Hey, babe, how many hot dogs do you want?" "I'll take 3. 2. I said 3. I said fucking 3. You think you should have 3? That wasn't the question. That was not the question. The question's how many do I want? And the answer's 3. Sometimes I say 4. I say, "Give me 4. She'll still bring 2. She'll still bring 2. I'm in charge of anything car related. Lights come on the dashboard, I turn them off. It's what I do. If I haven't been in my wife's car in a while and I get in it, they're all lit up. Like she hit a slot machine. I'm like, "Baby, what?" "I don't even know what those are." Good, that's a flat tire. That's... How long's the oil light been on? Since we got it. I don't know. It's always been on. She doesn't wash her car. Man, that pisses me off. My car's clean, always. If I'm drinking a bottle of water, the bottle of water comes with me all the way to the trash can. Not my wife's car. Her car is the trash can. Oh, Starbucks cup? Why not? 8 half-drank bottles of water? También. Oh, she's perfect, my wife. Never makes any mistakes. But this is the same person that walks around our house every day going, call my phone. Can you call my phone? I don't know where my phone is. Can you? Babe, just call it. Babe, call my phone. Oh, it's in my purse. I had it on silent.
Hey, bro. Yeah, bro. You want to come to a party with me? A party? Yeah, it's going to be really fun. Plus, we need to get out of the house. You're right. But I need some information first. Okay. How many people will be at this said party? I don't know, like a couple? A couple means two. Do you actually mean a couple of people, or do you actually mean more? It's going to be more. Right, so you lied. Red flag number 1. Now, of these extra people that are going to be there, how many of them do I know? Well, there's me, and then, Jake and his girlfriend. Well, I barely know Jake, and I've only met his girlfriend once. So basically, you're asking me to go to a party where there's more than a couple of people, where I know nobody and you know everybody. Listen, do you want to come or not? Next question, how are we getting there? I don't know, probably Uber? Are we going halvesies, or are you going to pay for it? We'll go halvesies. I think that's fair. So you're asking me to pay to come to a party where I know nobody. Listen, it's a party. There's going to be alcohol. Alcohol? The silver lining.
I think it's time we take the president's faces off the currency. It used to be a sign of honor and respect to our forefathers. You know, we honor them with our currency. Now, like, think about it. George Washington was a committed, married Christian man. If he had any idea how we were using $1 bills these days, he wouldn't want his face anywhere near that. Okay. I'm just thinking about it, man. Let's be real honest. If any president should be on the $1 bill, it should be Bill Clinton. Okay.
My wife says now that we need a daughter, and I'm like, oh, no, we don't. I can't imagine my wife having a backup bitch. Like a little her following her around the house. You're right, he doesn't do anything around here.
I think everybody's got that one friend when they ask you to go out to eat and you just know you're getting wasted. They're almost like,
anyone else wanna go for a bite? When I say bite, buddy, I mean a drink, meaning we gon' take shots so we puke in the sink.
I also have a 14-year-old daughter, and I gave her a chore list with 3 words on it, and she goes, "Where's your chore list?" You ever had a kid say something to you that then they're serious, but then you almost ruin it because you laugh? That's what I was like, oh, God, what? And I just go, what did you say? And she goes, "Where's your chore?" She slowed it down, like I actually didn't hear her, you know? So I said, you know everything that happens in this house to make this home operate? Subtract the 3 things I asked you to do, and that is my chore list. Remember when you woke up in a bed, warm and not hungry? Fucking check, check, check. I did that shit. So my chore list also has 3 words on it, and it says, keep her alive. And it expires in 4 years, so focus. The first month my son left, my electric bill went down $80. That's a lot. Want to know why? Because his hobby is leaving my lights on. It's like a passion project for him. I know all my lights are on at all times because I live in a place where a lot of people like to hunt. My friends will get up early at 4 in the morning and they'll drive out to hunt and they'll go by my house and then they'll call me and say, "Hey, are you home?" I go, "No, why?" "Well, because all your lights are on." "Well, which ones?" "Yeah, all of them. Porch to garage, buddy." And you want to know why they're on? Because my son's scared when he's there by himself. That's the only logical reason. He's tough. I mean, he wanted to live there, right? "I'm tough. I'm going to live with my dad's house. When he's gone, it's going to be my house. Because I'm tough. Until the wind blows a tree and the branch scratches the house." I found a ruler on the sink in my son's bathroom. 15 minutes after I found the ruler, I knocked on his bedroom door because that is how long it had taken me to stop laughing. I actually knocked with the ruler. I was just like, tick, 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 tick. And he goes, "Yeah?" And I go, "Hey, man, I found the ruler in your bathroom." And he goes, "What about?" And then, "No!" That's what he yelled. This kid was so embarrassed, he started 2 sentences, bailed on both of them, and then fell off a cliff. So I go, hey, what was going on in the bathroom with the ruler? 30 seconds passes, and he finally yells through the door, I was doing math while I was pooping. That's what he yelled at me, aggressively. Like it was my fault. I stumbled upon this ruler in my home. I said, was the answer 4, 5, or 6?
Another one of my jobs, anything outside. If it's outside, it's my job. If it's outside and it comes inside, I take it back outside. Oh, my wife will scream from the other side of the house, there's a spider in here. I have to go over there in a hurry and act like I give a shit. Where? Show it to me. Where? It's right there. Kill it. Go get my weapon, the napkin. That's what I use. I use a napkin and I kick the shit out of it. Because I'm a little scared myself. Sometimes I look in the napkin, the spider's not in there. I'm like, oh, My wife, did you get it? I'm a good husband. I lie to her. I got him. You go ahead and sleep tonight. I'm not. That spider saw my face.
11-year-old girls can be very, very sweet and very, very loving, and then they cannot be those things, and that happens instantaneously. Like, sometimes I think it's the way she steps with her legs. Left foot, love you, Dad, here I come, it's gonna be so great, can't wait to hug you. Right foot, I'm a twat! Wow, that was quick. She got up for school one day, and she was wearing orange pants and a pink sweater, and she goes, hey, does this match? I like my kids to think for themselves a little bit, so I go, I don't know, what do you think? And she goes, I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. I was like, well, I can tell you that pink and orange are on the same side of the color wheel. And she said, what does that mean? And I said, I don't know. Then she said the thing I hate most at my house. She goes, well, Mom would know if this matches. And I said, well, Mom's not here, is she? But Dad is, and he doesn't know if it matches. So why don't you wear it to school and see what your friends think? A very sad little girl got off the bus that afternoon. And I go, what happened at school? She goes, this doesn't match. And I said, yeah, I know. A very sad little girl got off the bus that afternoon. And I go, what happened at school? She goes, this doesn't match. And I said, yeah, I know. It's on the same side of the color wheel, you jackass. She goes, why didn't you tell me it doesn't match? Because you don't listen to me. I could tell you something 10 times, and your friends would tell you once, and you will choose their side. So I'm done being the middleman. I'm sending you right to the source. I said, what's going to happen now that your friends told you that doesn't match? She goes, well, I'm not going to wear it again. Aha.
Can't call my wife, can't call her when she's with her friends. If I call her, I get what? That's if she answers. What? We're busy. What? In the history of nail salons, you've never seen women outside of those nail salons on the phone. You've never seen it? But every bar in America, there's a man underneath a tree. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right, babe, I'm going out. Cool. Me and the girls, got it. We probably getting fucked up tonight. Do you? I don't know what time we coming back. I'll be asleep either way. It's fine. Babe, I'm going out. Where you going? I don't even know yet. Who going with you? Whoever come, I guess. I don't know. What y'all gonna do? I'm trying to figure it out now. I don't know what we're doing. Y'all gonna eat? I hope so. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten. What time you getting back? Whatever time we done. What the fuck is going on here? Am I getting graded? What is this? I don't.
She woke me up one day singing, goes, good morning. And so just for the hell of it, I sang back, I go, good morning to you. And now I was in a sing-off for the rest of the day. So we had like a musical at my house the whole day. I was like, I'm cooking eggs and I'm cooking eggs. And she was over in the corner going, and bacon, and bacon. It was great. We were having so much fun. The problem was we needed to leave the house to do things. The deal we made was you have to sing at least one time at every location. Now, that's not my advantage because she is a little girl and cute and she can sing wherever she wants. So we went to Goodwill to drop off couches and we head in and she opens the door and she just goes, hello, and then looks up at me like, your move, bitch. Because she knew that in less than 2 minutes, I was going to have to look another grown man in his face and just be like, where do you want these couches, sir? And he's gonna be like, we do not want your couches. Why don't you and your weird daughter get back on your spaceship and fly home?
Derek, I talked to your teacher again.
Derek's not here. I'm blind Adam.
Derek.
Blind Adam.
I know it's you, Derek.
Then why am I blind?
Oh shit, is that a picture of a naked fireman? Now, like I was saying, I talked to your teacher today.
Shit. What'd she say?
My theory is, spoil her. You spoil that little girl, because if you ever wanted to get back at her boyfriend or husband, that's the way to do it. When he shows up and goes, sir, she's difficult. I know! I did that! I can't afford her. Neither could I, motherfucker. Neither could I.
Meg, you need to know that you matter.
Really? No one's ever told me I mattered before.
That's why you have to say it. So say it.
I matter.
Louder!
I matter!
Shut up, Meg. You don't matter.